What's up, guys? It's a common knowledge that you can learn a lot about a person just by their appearance and the way they act in public. Even if you see the person for the very first time in your life, you can still make a correct assumption just by looking at them. You will now see 12 physical characteristics that describe human personality. You can learn about a person's strength by the shape of their head. If one has a wide face, then it must be a happy human. Research suggests that the shape of a head and facial structure tells a lot about your personality. They also say that the wider your face, the stronger you are. Your finger length can tell the story of your penis. It's not a big secret that if a guy's point finger is smaller than his ring finger, then he probably has a relatively large ding-dong. So they took 144 Korean guys from the age 20 and measured their doodads. Now, I'm not sure if this information is 100% reliable, but I sure could do with a like for this interesting piece of information. So hit that like button, my friends, and you'll see your penis grow instantly. It's good to look good. It turns out that if somebody looks good, people will automatically think that he or she is a positive person. It is explained by what social psychologists refer to as the halo effect. So, if somebody looks appealing, people would automatically assume that person carries positive traits and is a good person in general. You can earn more money wearing red lipstick, so that might be a good enough reason to buy that red lipstick. I'm not talking about you boys right now, although who knows. Anyway. French psychologists claim that 50% of men gave more tips to waitresses that wore red lipstick. It is believed that red color turns you on. Having wrinkles is bad, and not just because they make you look older. There's another reason why it's best that you don't have wrinkles. Not only they indicate your age, but they also mean that you might have heart problems. Women who don't have these problems look at least a couple of years younger than those who do. Your face is a rage indicator. There are people, scientists, who say that men with wider faces and bigger cheekbones tend to be more aggressive. They also say that people with this type of face usually have higher testosterone level. Those things are probably related somehow. It seems like many people think that if a person is tall, then he or she could be a better leader. There are research where neuroscientists, psychologists, and other men of science prove that the majority of people think that taller ones are more competent leaders. Man finger length might tell about the cancer risk. There was a research that showed that men whose index finger was longer or the same length as their ring finger are more subject to prostate cancer. To prove this theory, scientists took 1,500 patients diagnosed with prostate cancer. Ooh, you better check your fingers, boy. Although, that might not be entirely true after all, so don't worry. Your posture tells about your self-confidence and the level of your self-esteem. Slouching doesn't really work in your favor, so if people see you slouching, they would probably think you're an ass. On the other hand, if you got straight shoulders and an even posture, they will think that you're a self-confident person, even if you're not that confident. Your height might indicate susceptibility to certain diseases, so tall people are less exposed to heart diseases. On the other hand, people who are not so tall are less likely to get any form of cancer. Eyes are the mirror of the soul, and your health problems. That's the thing people say anyways. So, I guess for some doctors, a glimpse into your eyes is more than enough to see your disease history. If you got a fair amount of redness on your retina in your eyes, that probably means you got diabetes. Or it's just that you were staring into the monitor for too long. Or maybe you're allergic to something. Try avoiding a praising glance. Many people feel like they want to smile more and sort of have that softer facial expression. But still, there are kind of people that just have that menacing, kind of angry look, and people around give them an unpleasant stare. Often, these unreliable-looking people are crime suspects. Now that's very unfair. Okay, here's a little bonus for y'all. Let me tell you about female and their attraction to men during the menstrual cycle. So there was a research among 66 heterosexual couples that showed interesting results. It turns out that during menstruation, women are more attracted to bigger and stronger men. So girls are not that interested in guys with less pronounced physical features in that particular period. But hey, that doesn't mean you should ask girls if they got it, okay? So don't be a fool. Alright, that's it for today's episode. Press the like button, stay tuned, more episodes are coming soon.